Hello everybody, this is Pyra, and I wanted to take some time to review the new pair of glasses on my face from Gunnar Optiks. And of course, because Gunnar Optiks was very gracious enough to give me a pair of these to review on Marooners Rock and on my YouTube channel, I just want to say a huge thank you. This video is not sponsored or paid in any way, it was just for the free product in order to make sure that y'all can get a full thorough review of these pair of glasses. So let's dive in. And now the glasses that I chose, I was able to get a choice of what pair frames, any pair frames on the website, which was very gracious. And the pair that I chose were the Diablo IV Sanctuary glasses. And now, of course, like I said, I am a prescription glasses user, so I was able to get these custom to my prescription. And I also got a couple of the extra add-ons that I really wanted to try out. Of course, first of all, because I am someone who sits at a computer most times between my day job, as well as with content creation and streaming and playing video games, I wanted to make sure that I had the blue block, the blue light blocking kind of, oh my god, I'm so old, technology. The lenses that help with eye strain. They're also a little tinted yellow as well to kind of help with the eye strain on computers. And I also got the transition lenses. So going outside in the sun, they do help kind of turn not fully into a sunglasses, but they do tint down darker so that it helps with the kind of sun eye strain. And the older I get, I want to make sure I'm protecting my eyes with the computer use and, going outside and back and forth. So I made sure to customize these glasses to fit that and to fit my lifestyle in that way. But yeah, that is what I did in order to get this pair. And first, I kind of want to talk about what comes in the pair, what comes in your package, and then we'll get into the specifics about the design, the features, the performance, etc. And like I said, I got the Diablo IV ones. I don't play a ton of Diablo IV. I do love Diablo IV. I have played some of it, but I wanted a pair of glasses that are of a game that I do love and enjoy. And there were some Overwatch ones, but the frames weren't really speaking to me too much. They have a lot of frames that are just kind of basic frames with no game attached. But the Diablo ones hit me right away, and I was I really want to try these ones as a nice base. They're subtle, but have a little bit of that licensing. And with them, I got this really cool box was part of it. This, I believe, comes out with every single Diablo glasses that they have. On the back, of course, it shows the Blizzard Gunnar logo. And this is on top of just being a cute box, is a nice hard case for your glasses, which I thought was kind of a nice twofer. It has a magnetic kind of latch here. And inside, of course, the glasses aren't there because I'm wearing them. But inside, I thought it was really cool, thematic, hell welcomes all. So nice, velvety interior. Really cute, simple box style. I've had a lot of online glasses brands before, and they always have a plasticky, chunky box. And having this being an actual rectangle box just feels right. A couple other things that came with the glasses as well. A glasses bag, drawstring bag with Lilith on it. And of course the D4, the Diablo IV logo. And the last thing that came with the glasses, besides the glasses themselves, of course, is a cleaning cloth. And on this side, Diablo IV. And of course, like I said, the other one, there's a Lilith artwork on here. So I thought it was pretty cool that they had fully branded everything to go with it, because it's I don't know, this is really cool to get with your glasses, having everything on brand. And I've never seen another glasses company do that before, so it was really cool. It was really cool just getting all of that together. I was expecting just the glasses in a generic box, but I didn't. And then I will do this to the best of my ability. I'm gonna put on my glasses that I usually were wearing every single day beforehand, just to show you all of these. Hopefully you can see it well. So You get the blue light blocking, you can definitely see there. The Diablo IV symbol right on the glasses. It's very subtle, but it's very cute. And then you have these red rimmed glasses, metal with kind of like the nose. Doop, 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 the nose things there. These are solid, first of all. I think they're kind of cute. I usually, like I said, I've usually for years gone with just black plastic with like some red on there too, but like a very like full black rectangular frame. These I wanted to also try because it's a little different than what I normally do, but it sticks with the black and red that I love. I think they fit pretty cute. I don't know, let me know. Let me know in the comments below if they look good or if they look terrible. I like them. Pretty comfortable too. Like I haven't had any comfortability issues with these, which is really nice because I've done a ton of online shopping for glasses. I've tried Zenny Optical is one that I use a lot, and I buy direct, and it is very rare that you can get a pair of frames that like fit right at the beginning. These do. And on top of that too, like they are like really high quality. Like they are heavy for glasses, but not miserably heavy. And so I really enjoyed that with them. Like they do feel like they are like a really good high quality construction glasses. I also did kind of like the shake test, like moving my head around, seeing if they fall down, and not really. Like they fall down slightly sometimes if I'm really like bending over or like shaking my head a lot, which is like not common. I just wanted to do the crazy test. But overall, like, they feel pretty premium. Now, as far as features, of course, like I said, I got the blue light filtering on these. The one downside, I will say, as a streamer and content creator, you can see it probably every time I'm moving my head. Anytime there's a light, it's just blue. So, like, in that sense, it's a little difficult because it's like, that kind of doesn't look as great. I'm sure me editing this video is going to be like, oh no, it's blocking so much of my eyes, but that's fine. Like that's kind of part of it. I will say though, I'm used to blue blocking through like Zenny Optical, for instance, and these definitely felt like they're doing their job as far as like the eye strain. I think it's a mix of the blue blocking with the yellow tint, but I was at work on my computer probably for like a good 9 hours almost straight, and usually like I'll kind of get some fatigue over the day. I haven't gotten fatigue with these yet, which is pretty great. I've owned them for about a week now. I've had them for about a week, and I haven't been using them consistently through the week because of course your eyes have to adjust, but I've definitely been able to notice a lot of long time, like screen time comfortable sessions. Like that part I really enjoy with it is how just like comfortable they feel while wearing all day. The only thing that is, I don't want to say uncomfortable, it's more of I have to get used to it, is I notice the white around the edges a lot more because I'm used to, like I said, the fully black lenses. I think that's just a I have to get used to it kind of thing. I don't think that's a knock against the glasses themselves. I wonder too, because they are like a thicker lens, if that's the reason why. So I don't know if it's because of how thick they are. I'd have to test it out a little bit longer to understand, but overall, like, they've just been like super comfortable with the blue blocking and the yellow tint. If you are somebody who doesn't like having the yellow tint, or maybe you need to see colors true too, like if you do design work or something like that, you may want to go down to like the Clear Pro, which has like none of the yellow tinting. I would just say like my only thing, like in the future, getting another pair of glasses, I may do the Clear Pro just so that I have an option that doesn't alter the colors slightly, just because I do a lot of like color sensitive work, and that may be a little skewed with glasses like these with the features that they have. And the one thing that was really cool about Gunnar glasses is I placed my order, and within 24 hours I got an email, and they want a signed prescription from your eye doctor in order to make your glasses. Like they pause the production and then they say like, hey, thanks so much, we need a signed prescription in order to make these. I'd never gotten that before, and it kind of set my mind at ease because I was like, oh, okay, they're actually double checking. So that really felt good. I did luckily have the paperwork right away available, sent it in, and within another, like, I think it was like 24 business hours, like, I got the email back saying, like, yep, we're making it, and they fit right away. Like, this is the right prescription, which, like I said, I've had other brands, not to drag other brands through the mud, but I've had other brands that, like, maybe 6 out of 10 times they make the correct glasses. And this one is, like, the first time, perfect. Like, that was really nice. Another thing too with the features, kind of last thing I'll talk about the features, the transition lenses. I actually have never bought prescription like transition lenses at all. Usually I have a pair of prescription sunglasses, so I'll wear those when I'm out and I'll kind of go back and forth. And I've worn these a few times, like during driving or walking my dogs, and it's been really nice having the option where it just does like a transition lens. I've heard a lot of people complain about transitions in the past, just like it takes so long for them to activate or deactivate. And these are like, with no expectations of the length of time it takes to go through that process, like, I think these did very well. They, of course, are not going to get as dark as a regular like sunglasses lens. Not at all. Like, if you are going to be in like crazy sunlight or at the beach or something, you're gonna want a pair of actual like prescription sunglasses. But if you are driving normal sunlight, you're going out with your dogs, going out in general, like this, it was great. I think they did a very good job. They come back to their regular light very quickly. I think maybe within 5 minutes, they were back to like the indoor, like normal vision. And yeah, the features in general, like all are doing the job that they promise. You know, the reduced eye strain and fatigue, the going into the transition lenses, and now comparing them to my normal glasses or like glasses that I have so far with the blue blocks, I will say they feel definitely higher quality, the Gunnar glasses. I don't see a huge difference between like a Zenni optical blue blocking lens versus this one. I think the yellow tint is what kind of helps push it over the line to having less eye strain and fatigue. I do definitely notice less eye strain and fatigue with the Gunnar Optiks version. And the only downfall, I guess, in comparison is, like I said, if you are really needing to like talk to camera a lot, the glare is just super sharp. Like, if they are super blue, kind of reflective versus like these ones. Like, these ones still have that, but it is definitely less. Of course, not everyone is streaming or making content, but overall, I think that they compare very nicely to online glasses brands. If anything, I would say that they are definitely in the premium category just because of how high quality the materials feel. Like, they just feel like they are going to be like a top performer in like the market just because they're delivering all the things through. Now, with premium quality does come a premium price tag. Like I said, I'm very thankful that Gunnar Optiks gave me the chance to get these for free. However, with all of the add-ons that I had, such as the blue blocking light, the transition lenses, with my prescription and the frames, if I were to pay for these out of pocket, I would have paid $350.47. Now, that is a premium price. Most of my other glasses that I usually wear have maybe been $50, 50 to 100. I don't even think 100, like about $50. So these are definitely the most expensive pair that I have used. And I do think it's worth it. I would say the value is definitely there. Everything from the construction of the glasses to how they work to the branding and just like the sleek designs. They have a lot of really cool designs all the way through all of the kind of like extra little, you know, attention to detail that they put into it. I do think that it is worth it. Like I said, though, however, it is premium. So I do think that there are cheaper options out there if you were someone who just kind of needs a really good computer set of glasses, gaming glasses. I think some of the cheaper brands and options are fine. They've done me fine for years, but if you want something that's a little bit more premium, maybe you want something that reflects one of your favorite games or fandoms, I think Gunnar is absolutely the way to go. It does feel like my big boy pair of glasses or my big girl pair of glasses instead of just kind of like my normal glasses. And I still do love my black frames that I bought years ago. Like, I will still wear these two. I do want to try like a similar style to these to compare, like do a one-for-one comparison, but I do feel like this is like a level up. And so my final thoughts, definitely if it is within your budget, I would say get these. Splurge on the extra little add-ons. I think they help, honestly, especially if you're paying so much money anyways. I do think that they would help me justify paying so much, as if I'm like, okay, I can use them to go outside, I can use them for the eye strain, I'm getting a pair of frames that are really cute. Like, I do think it is worth getting on the extra add-ons and perks. And so that is definitely my recommendation is, if you can splurge, get Gunnar Optiks. You're gonna find a really cool pair of glasses. At the time of this video, too, they also just released a Borderlands 4 Moxie frames. I really want to try those out, so there maybe in a future video, fingers crossed. But they have really cool options, and the thing that I think sets them out against everybody else is that they work with a lot of gaming companies, so it does definitely feel like they know us. They know us as gamers. They know what our needs are, and they're also getting really cool options that live up to those games. So definitely check them out. And also, if you need something that's kind of like, maybe you're a professional cosplayer, or you're doing, you know, really cool costumes, or you're just somebody who is quirky and likes wearing different types of like glasses and things, they have a lot of really cool options. So you could definitely find some unique, like one-of-a-kind options here too, which is really great. Or if you just want a plain frame, you just kind of want some like decent pair, like they have that too. They kind of have a little bit of everything, which I really loved. So definitely give them a check out. And thank you so much for watching, friends. Like I said, huge thank you to Gunnar Optiks for providing me with this free pair of glasses for me to review and try out. I will also have a fully written review on Marooners Rock, which is the whole reason, me being a writer for Marooners Rock is the whole reason why I got these glasses in the first place. So huge shout out to Marooners Rock. And if you like more content like this, as well as gaming stuff like Final Fantasy XIV, Phasmophobia, etc., hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me, helps me with the channel, and we will see you in game. Bye!